Hello everyone, welcome to the Dragon Warrior Randomizer 2026 Winter Tournament. We have a Week 4 podcast for you today. These runners ran this race a couple of days ago, but we're just getting to see it on stream just now, so the results have been predetermined, but they've been held pretty private. We haven't seen them yet. We have a chaos flag set for you today. It's my personal flag set of the Winter Tournament. We have um, every enemy our runners will run across will have randomized strength, randomized agility, randomized hit points, randomized skills, randomized XP and gold. We just don't know what we're going to get when we run into an enemy on this seat. We may find zone 1. There will be a noodle in zone 1, and it may give 300 XP, and that'll be a quick race. And if it doesn't, then it'll be a little longer. We are off. And let's see what we find in the throne room today. Our runners today are YakkoWakko20, Edge, and EMP. We have wings. We have wings in the throne room, so we're going to get to hold on to that key, which will be handy. We'll see. Let's see. YakkoWakko has elected to dive directly in with no save. He's going to go check that. No, he is going to save, and then he will check that treasury. It looks like Edge has started to search for some enemies. He's ran into a skeleton, but he is not able to damage that skeleton. The skeleton gave him the business. He's in trouble now. He'll probably take a death to this night, and he does. And let's see, did Yakko not check the treasury? Maybe he didn't. Okay, but it does look like we're going to get a check on EMP's side. The treasury, there's a treasure guard there. There is a demon knight. A demon knight that may be a little bit defeatable. The demon knight has hurt and isn't swinging for a lot. Of course, in the chaos seeds, the pool of treasure guards stays the same as it is in standard, but of course they're randomized. So you may very well have a noodle as a treasure guard, but that demon knight, we are at least a couple levels away from killing that. It seems like it might be defeatable soon, but not yet. Not at level 1. Here's a golem. Here's the torch being thrown at a golem, and it does not get down on Yakko's screen. So he's gonna swing it out with this golem and see if he can get a kill. The other throne room chest. So we have a replacement key in the treasury, and we have wings, and I missed the other one. Replacement key. Yes, Edge does reset to get the torch back. That's a good call there. Use that torch on something else. Looks like we have a hard reset on Edge's side. I'm not sure what happened on his screen. He took a death to a knight, and then looks like he just did the hard reset. We did get a level there on EMP's side. I saw stop spell was learned. Trying to watch all 4 runners' screens at the same time, but it's tricky. We have a town. We have Garingham found. Lots of expensive equipment available in that shop, and no keys, of course. So Garingham is on the opening screen there. It is right on top. YakkoWakko is going to find that demon knight on that treasure guard. Does not grab his replacement key yet. He got that 30. He's gonna do a reset. Our runner's trying to hold on to that opening key. That would be, we should be able to, once we get some enemies killed and a little bit of gold, we should be able to use that key to access the Tanagle key shop. Check the basement there, hopefully buy a couple replacement keys, and then we can probably use them in Garingham right there and see what's in the back of Garingham as well. So we're going to have a lot of access to early standard treasure chests. So see what we can find in those and see if any of those chests get our runners off to something. A fairy water or a torch right here would seem to be pretty valuable. Here is the back of Garingham check on Yakko's screen. I missed the first one, but I do see a curse belt and some gold. That gold will come in handy at the Garingham weapons shop. I imagine he'll turn right back, or he'll check the back here and turn right back around and give himself some equipment. Fairy water was the first chest in the back of Garingham. Okay. We have 7. Okay, I just saw a skeleton get killed there. 71 experience. So it looks like it's taken a lot out of our runners at a little point, but 71 experience. Let's see that. We should, let's see. I see Edge's screen. He's at level 5 already with only 59 experience. So those first levels came quick. Oh, I missed it there, but 263 experience for that golem. That will be a very valuable enemy. Let's see. Heal more and hurt more learned at level 7. So we are off. OOG is at level 7 and has both mores. So we have EMP. He's going to try to take on that Demon Knight there. Now he's got some spells to work with. The Demon Knight only hitting him for 2. We don't know how many HP it has. I'm guessing he tried the hurt more on it. Wolf Lord takes down OOG37 there. So EMP has stop spelled this Demon Knight, and he does get it down, gets himself 97 experience, and underneath he finds the armor. That'll be a great little starting. We are off. This is with both Moors at level 7 and the armor, and a 263 XP Golem in Zone 1. We are off and running here. This looks like it's going to be a quick one. I did just see the first chest in the treasury for the first time. That is the death necklace that Edge has attained. So our runners all have easy access to the death necklace as well. We don't know yet if that'll come in handy in this seat, but it very well could. It looked like EMP went down to the basement, but I did not. It was a cave of some sort. It looks like he ran into a green dragon, got hurt more. I did not happen to see which cave it was, but it would have had to have been either swamp or grave or mountain. Is that a 2 MP heal more? I hadn't seen that yet. Thank you, Beta, for that. That 2 MP. This is going to be very jetty. I imagine sub-hour here. Thank you, EMP. It was the grave underneath Tanagal. Did not see if he made it to those opening chests, but it looks like we're going to get Edge taking a shot at it. He's going to see that basement as well. And he's going to make a run. Looks like for the opening chest. He's going to run into that green dragon as well. Does not damage it. See if he can get away here. He does. And the opening chests, there's only one there. He must have gotten those on a previous dive. It's interesting. On his second dive down there, he still does not get the access to that third chest. That might be a treasure guard on top of that chest. That rogue scorpion might be guarding something valuable. In the back of Garingham, we have the jerk. We have the rainbow drop trade-in cave there. Looks like we have maybe some sort of mini grind that EMP is going on here, and he's going in and out of. Yes, he is mini grinding. He has access to keys in Tanagal, and he sees a gold chest in the back of Garingham, and he is going to pick himself up, I'm guessing, a broadsword. You wouldn't want to grind up too much gold that way, but a broadsword will get him off and running. That's, yep. And that is what he does. He has the Erdrick's armor. I think he's the only runner to defeat that Demon Knight, as actually YakkoWakko is going to give it a shot here. YakkoWakko at level 6, I do not believe, no, he only has heal. He does not have hurt or hurt more. Those come at 7. That would make the fight against this Demon Knight much easier, but he has stop spelled it, and he's going to have a decent shot to get it down. He's got a couple heal spells left in the tank. Demon Knight only hitting him for 3. Is that a Wyvern giving 278 experience? I appreciate the assist from chat. YakkoWakko does get his Demon Knight down. He picks up level 7 in the process. He's going to laugh a little bit when he learns heal more and hurt more on. I was like, those would have come in handy one fight ago, but he's going to be happy to see the armor there anyway. He's going to move on to the basement. He's looking like he's going to shop that grave. Here's another Wyvern on OOG screen. He hurt mores it down and collects another 278. We are off. We are off, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a quick one. Unless, don't let me speak too soon, there could be something very interesting hiding for us. You know, the sword may be blocked by a nasty enemy on the Hawksness spike. We could have nasty Dragon Lords smacking us around for 80. Those things could happen too, but we are getting off to a quick start nonetheless. And there is Edge learning his both mores at level 7. And OOG here has pulled out to a little bit of an experience lead. He's got 2,000 experience. Here's that Rogue Scorpion. Let's see if YakkoWakko, who's got both more, let's see if he can get it down. He's swinging on it for 1, and the Hurtmore lands. The Hurtmore lands, and he's got stop spells. The Rogue Scorpion has stop spell, which is a good sign for Yakko. He has the armor, so stop spell will not affect him. So he can continue blasting those Hurtmores, except he has now run out of MP. No Fairy Waters, no Torches. He's going to try to get a crit. That seems like it might be his only hope on the Scorpion here. He may need to come back with more MP. He'll refill. I imagine he may go right back down. With that Hurtmore landing, I believe we saw Hurtmore was costing 4 MP. He's got 30 MP now. So should be a somewhat winnable fight on that Scorpion. We'll finally get to see what's under that. Looks like he is going to head right back down. Edge checking out the back of Garingham, sees the jerk. We have Axe Knight on EMP's screen. He's hurt Morian to death. The Axe Knight has heal. Axe Knight giving a mere 23 experience. That'll probably be a fight no one will take again. Getting this look at our top chest of grave here. It's Herb Gold, and then here's another Rogue Scorpion fight. We got dueling Rogue Scorpion fights they are treasure guarding that last chest. No one has managed to beat it yet. But it is a relatively beatable enemy that does have, it has DL2. So you're going to need to stay healed up, and both runners go down to that DL2. It's got a DL2 and stop spell on that Scorpion down there. Let's see, looks like Yakko may be going right back. Looks like both of those runners are going to go right back down again. So as Beta mentioned in chat, we have a relatively low maximum HP here. Even with Erdrick's armor, that Scorpion Breath is going to do more damage than 43 max HP can handle. So we may have to come back and fight that Scorpion at a later time when we have more HP. So Yakko and EMP are fighting this Rogue Scorpion with a mere 32 maximum hit points. The moment it draws any breath at all, it will give. Okay, but there it goes. EMP is able to land a second Hurtmore, and we see underneath it, it's a club. It's not a club. What is it really? It looked like the stones. That was a glitched chest there, but now he has he's an interesting spot here. He's got the Rogue Scorpion down. He has the stones, and now he has a gold grind set up. and he has seen the expensive equipment in Garingham. I do not know, was there a looks like we have a coal sighting up there. I was missing OOG's screen, but he picks up a chainmail. Did not quite get a good look at that weapon shop, but I didn't see anything huge there. It looked like maybe a summer sailed axe maybe it was. Could not tell. But we'll see EMP likely going to the Garingham shop and buying the best of equipment that it has there. He gets 15,000. He saw it, so he got Silver Shield money. And we'll see him. He must have signed one of those in Garingham. EMP had a little extra gold there. He loads up on herbs and a scale. We have another gold grind here going on Edge's screen. He was able to get his scorpion down and grab his stones of sunlight. So we have a varying, OOG37 has absolutely gone down a different path here than the other runners. The other runners opted to play around in Tanagal and Garingham, get themselves loaded up on keys and gold and the armor and the stones, while OOG has spent most of his time out on the map. Looks like he's doing a lot of hurt mores on Star Wyverns, and OOG has got himself out to quite the large experience lead. He's sitting at level 13. The rest of the runners are looks like they're around 8 or 9. So he's got about a 20. He's got a 2,000 plus experience lead on all the other 3 runners, but does not have. He's still swinging a copper sword, still rocking some chainmail, but he's using that hurt more, and he'll come back and do all that stuff that the other runners are doing now sometime soon, but opting to use that early hurt more to his advantage and go out and get all the skills in the exploration that he can. Although I'm sure he knows that if he knew the Erdrick's armor was sitting in the Tanchigol treasury, he'd probably be making a dive for that underneath a relatively weak Demon Knight. OOG getting 4 EXP there for killing a red dragon. Sharlock sighting on OOG's screen. Another town, have we seen this one yet? Looks like okay. OOG has found Breckenary. EMP gets a wizard kill and stumbles upon a relatively worthless wizard kill, and then stumbles on the town of Rim. He's gonna open the door. Oh, he opens one chest, decides to stay at an inn just in case it's got a guard on it. He wants to be at full health. Wise decision in a treasure guard seed. Yeah, OOG's still trudging around in that swamp, losing 2 HP every step in the swamp, because he does not have the armor, but he's just got a monstrous experience lead there. I did not shoot. I missed this chest on EMP screen. I did not see what was in behind the sword. It was the sword. EMP just picked up the sword. Okay. So there we go. Now we have sword, we have armor, we have hurt more, we have heal more. A 2 MP heal more. We have some caves being explored here. OOG has a couple on his screen. Yakko has found Swamp South. There is Erdrick's sword on Edge's screen as well. So within seconds of each other, we have two of our runners reaching top equipment. Edge has the silver as well, so Edge has all of the best equipment, all of Alfgard. But he will make a lap around. He's going to stock up on keys. Was that a magician? Oh, yes, magician on Yakko's screen. I saw 63 on there. I thought maybe the magician was swinging for 63, but no, it's the Hurtmore's on Yakko's side. Uses 3 Hurtmores and gets 32 XP for that magician. That is probably not a fight he'll be making again. EMP grabs a Magidrake for 43 EXP. Edge just taking 54 damage from a Wolf Lord there. Taking a death, getting sent back to the king. So yeah, so EMP did his bull grind, has his silver shield as well. So both of our runners on the bottom 2 screens have the top equipment. OOG went a different route and has a huge experience lead. Looks like he's maybe going to get caught up a little bit here. Looks like he's going to make a couple laps around Tanagal and maybe pick up his stones that are on the top floor of the grave here. He's going to restock on keys, and then he'll probably go check out that treasury too, and he'll find that Demon Knight and get his armor most likely. There's one of those valuable golems on YakkoWakko's screen, though it does soak up a hit for 38, another one for 30. But that 263 EXP is going to be very welcome sight on his screen. Golems are running with that 263, as are the Wyverns. So the opening zone, while extremely valuable in the early game, both those enemies are running now. Oh, and then OOG gets instantly one-shot by a DL2 breath from that Rogue Scorpion. So we may see him. Let's be wise for him if he goes back to that treasury right here and gets that. No, he will not make that decision. He could go pick up the armor right there in the treasury, but he's opting to go get that treasure guard there first. YakkoWakko visiting Cole. I don't know that I saw what was on the search spot. It is nothing. I'm sorry, it's not nothing. It's the fairy flute. I saw that he stepped on it and there was no treasure guard there. I assumed that meant nothing, but no, the flute is not guarded in these seeds. OOG opting to forego the first 2 chests, immediately gets back attacked again a second time. Back attacked and immediately DL2 breath. That is 2 immediate deaths OOG is taking from this Rogue Scorpion, giving him the business multiple times in a row. Let's see if he checked the treasury. No, he goes north again. Go check the treasury, OOG. Get that armor. That'll help. That'll help. But he's going to make another shot. I love the persistence here. We have Metal Slime on YakkoWakko's screen. Gave him a heal more. He's not going to mess around with that anymore. He's going to hurt more it. Only 39 EXP for that Metal Slime. Probably not a great fight, especially with all the great things near start. Let's see if OOG can do it one more time. This time he does opt to take the first 2 chests. Or the first one anyway. He's thinking about it. EMP has found the Stones of Sunlight Cave. Find some gold in there. Let's see. So OOG got immediately stop spelled by the Rogue Scorpion there. and he opted to run away, and he's going back in, and now he lands a second Hurtmore on it. It has not breathed breath yet. He will land a third Hurtmore, and hopefully that'll do it. It does. He does finally get that Rogue Scorpion down, picks up his stones. That was an interesting fight there. Of course, if Oog had opted to get Erdrick's armor in the treasury, if he had opted to check the treasury, he would have had Erdrick's armor for that fight, negating the Rogue Scorpion stop spell completely, and also significantly nerfing the deal 2 breath. We do have Oog going for the deep grave dive here. That is something we have not seen yet. He is doing it with massively weaker equipment than the rest of our runners have, but he's got a decent shot to make to the bottom here. 103 XP for that Scorpion. Oog's still holding on to that experience lead, but it is decreasing as all of the other runners have the armor, and 2 of the other 3 have the sword. I don't think Yakko picked up his sword yet. But with level 14 being, there's a large experience gap needed to reach level 14. We will, even with the experience lead that Oog has in experience count, he does not have a big of a lead in experience in level anymore. The rest of the runners are at 12. He's at 13. Looks like Yakko has found Tablet Cave. We have not seen this. He's gonna dive it. I don't think we have outside yet, but we're gonna check this chest out, see what Erdrick has left for us today. It will be a... Oh, it looks like a guarded chest. It is definitely a guarded chest. It is a green dragon on top of it. There is something valuable in the tablet. Let's see if Yakko can get it down, and we'll see, get a glimpse. It will either be the token or the harp, and it is the harp. So, homework getting done here. We have the harp, we have the stones, we have the sword, we have the armor. At least, maybe not all of our runners don't have all those things, but we have seen all of those across all 4 screens. I did not see what was in the 4th floor chest in Grave. Oog made it to that. He has made it to the bottom and finds a key. Yes, Cherno, extremely jetty seed. We have sword and armor both close to home. We have high experience yielding enemies in zone 0. We have level Hurtmore and Healmore both at level 7. Oog gets out of the grave and still avoids the treasury. Not sure what he... Did he maybe check the treasury early on and decide that there wasn't anything in it he needed? Did he get killed by the demon knight? I'm not sure why Oog would be avoiding the treasury right here. It does contain Erdrick's armor. Let's hope he goes back for it soon. Oh, I see another town there on edge of the screen. Not sure we've seen that one yet. There's a Cantlin sighting. Convenient starting location in Cantlin for coordinate checking. Our coordinates today, we need to go 20 leagues to the north and 31 to the east. It's relatively countable. Quite countable coordinates this time. 20 north and 31 east. Let's see if he immediately decides to go back for that. Looks like Edge gets those right about the same time. We have simultaneous coordinate guess. Edge writing down those coordinates, taking a slight pause on his screen. And yes, on those coordinates, we have seen Necklace Flute. It will be a guarded spot, and it will be the token. And that will complete our set of homework. We have all the most valuable items have been found. We know where all the good stuff is. Let's see if, yep, Yakko is counting. Edge is counting. Both runners on our left screen are counting, and now EMP has found the coordinate check. He will find those relatively countable coordinates. Edge still counting. I'm not counting along with him. I'm not sure how close he is, but this river seems to be getting in the way of their counting by just a smidge. This is an interesting count. EMP is, or Edge has, okay, there he is. He finds the token. It is just one square east of that bridge. Those are relatively low and countable numbers, but it does mess with your mind a little bit when you have to go a direction you don't really want to go when you're trying to count in one direction and a river makes you go in a different one. So it is not the easiest count of all, but relatively doable, and certainly doable without the princess. However, we are in a chaos seed. And in a chaos seed, the princess, rescuing the princess has a secondary benefit in which you get Gwaelin's Love and you can easily find, even on the bottom floor of Sharlock, should you happen to get a level, you can use the Gwaelin's Love item to find out how far away that next level is. Which in some certain situations and seeds can prove invaluable on the bottom floor of Sharlock if you're not sure if you're at go yet, if the next level is easily attainable, you can get it. But with the 2 MP Healmore, I imagine that our runners will be diving as soon as they locate. I do not believe we've seen the Staff of Rain trade-in cave yet. So that's something our runners will be looking for. That will be the last piece of the last location we need to find. We've found that we can skip Hawksness here. We do know that the Hawksness will have nothing. Here we have Yakko doing a gold grind. Looks like he's going to go get his silver shield. I don't believe he's found Rim yet, and he does not have his sword, so he may grind up and grab. He's got broadsword, so maybe he'll stop that right there at the 14,800. That's a good point, Beta. A single coordinate count could work here, which would basically entails getting yourself in the right row / column, and then just walking along that until you find the guard. Since you know, although I don't know that all of our runners would know what is on it. Maybe Edge did when he was doing his walk. He would have known that it would have had to have been the token on the coordinates, and it would be guarded. We have a deep grave dive going for Yakko here. We saw OOG did that earlier, but I did miss what was in the 4th chest in the grave. Looks like, okay, Edge has found a town and a cave there. He's found Mountain and Hawks. He's going to immediately skip Hawks. He knows it has nothing for him. He skips Mountain as well. So the only thing he could find in Mountain that would help him would potentially be he could be helped by the scale, but of course he can find that at any item shop. He could be a fighter's ring, but he's opting to forego that dive. Wise decision where we're at here, especially with a 2 MP Healmore. You are looking, Edge is in a position at level 11 even. His HP only at 43, but he is looking for the Staff of Rain trade-in cave. Yeah, Cherno, I think you're right. OOG must have, I missed what he did in the early game, but he must have dove the treasury, and I think maybe he checked the 3 chests that were not guarded, and then he must have died to the Demon Knight, and in his mind he feels like he got that 4th chest and thinks there's nothing in there, but there of course is the armor there, and he will pick up his sword here. That will help him along his way. OOG is still holding on to a pretty good sized experience lead, though EMP has definitely closed that gap. The 2 runners on the left-hand side have favored exploration, do not have as much EXP, but are ahead in homework items. EMP has run into the twin things there of Mountain Cave right next to Hawksness. He grabs level, looks like he's picking up level 14 here. And he does, he finds Mountain. Let's see if he dives Mountain. He does not. Nothing of interest there for him. He even skips the town. I did not see him even peek into the town. We have OOG taking a death to an Axe Knight there. Yeah, EMP does know. He's seen all the towns. He knows that's Hawks, and he knows it doesn't have anything he wants. He does skip it. A few steps saved there. Edge, looking for favoring some exploration right now. He is looking to find that Harp trade-in cave. YakkoWakko stumbles upon Tablet Cave there. We did realize that had the harp in it. He already grabbed that maybe. He did nope out of that cave. Yeah, he did grab, yeah, we do see the harp there on YakkoWakko's. Thank you, the trackers, keeping that me on my toes there. Ed just found himself back at home in Geringham. YakkoWakko got the coordinates. Did he end up getting his token? He's back in Cantlin now. I did not. I thought I saw him counting, but I do not know if he picked up the token. He's going to fill up on herbs here. We are still looking for the Harp Trade-in Cave. I don't think anybody's found that one yet. Yes, it does. The Yakko's does have the token on the screen, as does EMP. So one piece of homework left for 3 of our runners. They just need to find the place to trade in that harp and get themselves a Staff of Rain. $176 EXP for that Armored Knight kill there. That's a decent little fight for Edge that just finds there. Okay, so OOG mentioning in chat that Harp Trade-in has been found. OOG found it. I'm sorry, D-Bean is my helper in chat there, letting me know that OOG has found Harp Trade-in Cave. Must have been relatively early on. None of our other runners have found it yet. We have simultaneous deaths on 3 of our screens there. Yakko, OOG, and EMP all taking deaths within seconds of each other, all finding themselves back at start. All three of our runners on the left and bottom of our screen finding themselves very similar spots. All three have the same amount of homework done. All three have the tip-top equipment and all the land. There, EA Edge is going to take a slight lead. He has found the harp trading cave and can now go exchange that for the drop, but he can go begin to dive for the Dragon Lord. You're going to need to level. 46, we have seen some lower HP Dragon Lord kills in this Winter League so far. 43 is asking a bit much. That's not going to work. You're going to need more. And of course, level 14 being a long ways off. Level 15 a long ways off as well. We are going to need to find some grinding spots. Edge has now found his drop. So I think I'm going back to zone 0, even though golems and wyverns are both running. I feel like that's the right zone to be in. We're going to need to push some levels here and get that HP up a little bit. Of course, in Chaos Seeds, our spike tiles generally prove not to be as valuable as grinding Overworld. Yakko picking up his staff there. With random XP on, it's relatively uncommon that you'll find the spike tile, which is generally going to be a pretty difficult enemy, being the optimal grind. Your optimal grind is normally going to be found on the Overworld in a Chaos Seed like this, just because weak enemies can give a lot of XP and tough enemies don't necessarily give a lot of XP. Nobody has bothered to check the Hawksness spike. Neither spike has been checked. None of the three have been checked. No, of course, the Sherlock spike, no one's been in Sherlock yet, so we haven't seen that one either. Here we have EMP checking out the second, coming out the north side of Grave. He is still looking for the harp trading cave. Both of our runners on the left side have found that. And we are soon to have both of those runners with their drop. Axe Knight is the swamp spike. Thank you, chat. At J. Coper, by giving him the zone 0 enemies, there's a 300 XP golem and like a 200 XP wyvern. They are both running from our runners right now, but with two enemies like that, and I think the Scorpion even gives 100 here. Yeah, even the Scorpion gives 100 just on Yakko's screen, so that is the place to be. The golem is running. The golem has some HP too, so you may even want to fairy flip that golem just to make sure it sticks around a little bit once you find them. Yeah, there you see the golem giving 263 experience. Okay, they do only have 41 HP. I saw one soak up a hit for 38 earlier, but maybe with Erdrick's sword now. Yakko's still running the flame sword. Does not have Erdrick's sword, but yeah, you would just be swinging on that golem most likely. Another 41 HP on the wyvern there. Thank you, giving 278. OOG taking a death to a Scorpion there. Deal 1 breath from the Scorpion, hitting him for 22. Let's see if OOG decides to double check that treasury this time. He does not. He is of the mindset he has checked the treasury, but he has not grabbed the armor out of there. He will unfortunately go searching all the land. Thinking the armor is still out there, he will probably stumble upon Hawksness soon, and then he will mess around with that spike and will realize, I don't think he's found the coordinates. So he will be doing all of those things. Other runners know that to skip some of those. It's unfortunate for OOG up there on the upper right. EMP closing in on level 15 here. I believe we've discovered that somewhere around 10,000 EXP. Let's see, there will be, I'm imagining a level here soon that'll give, you know, something like 50 HP. And that will be the signal to go. $133 experience for a Metal Scorpion there on Yakko's side. He likes this zone here with Armored Knights giving, I think they're giving 170 there, and Metal Scorpions. I don't think the Wizards are giving much. Looks like Edge has found an Armored Knight zone he likes too. So our runners opting not to stay by start and take on those weaker enemies with the Golem and the Wyvern. They're looking for this. So there's a Scorpion in this zone here that Edge has found. So he's found a Scorpion Armored Knight zone. Their EMP has found Harp Trade-In. So he is runner number 3 to complete the, well, he'll need to do the Rainbow Drop Exchange, but he knows where that is. He'll go right back to Garingham and grab that. He will be the 3rd runner to reach, grind, and go. Just looking for experience at this point, looking for some sort of breakout level to give us some HP. We have 114 attack power, which is less than ideal for a Dragonlord, but with the 2 MP heal more, that would be an interesting fight. Let's see, if the attack power doesn't go up at all, 114, I believe that gives, you'd be doing between 3 and 7 to the Dragonlord. Do I have that math right with 114 attack power? That would be a lot of swings. That would be a lengthy Dragonlord fight, but with 2 MP heal mores, you'll be walking in with 30 heal more should you get down there without having to use any. That's actually close. Like, you may use all 30 heal mores if you were to go in. Looks like, okay, I was looking at YakkoWakko's attack power at 114. He only has the Flame Sword right now. The runners that have found the sword have a little more manageable attack power. They have 126, so as soon as they reach the HP, they will be going. Somehow Rimildar has evaded YakkoWakko so far. 3 of the 4 runners have found the sword. YakkoWakko has, his Expo luck has not taken him across Rimildar to find that find the sword in the behind the 2 locked doors. So we do see level 16 on EMP side. He is going. Yeah, I agree, Beta. I think it's go here. I think with this many heal mores, a Dragonlord fight with 92 HP is probably the way to go. 135 attack power is plenty. 40 is 80. Let's see, the max MP is 85, so that's 42 heal mores. May use a few on the way down just to play it on the safe side with such low HP, but won't miss a couple when you're sitting with that many heal mores. And do we have stops? Yes, we have all spells learned. I didn't see a stop spell cost at all. That could provide a wrinkle as well. Should there be a few misses there, and if stop spells somehow maybe rolled for 8 or something. Here, OOG finds the treasure guard at the bottom of tablet. He's probably hoping that's the armor. OOG picks up his harp. Begins the walk out. He does have outside, but isn't using. EMP makes it to the 3rd floor Charlock. Edge, still grinding. Wants to get a little more HP, I'd imagine. Because I don't know that we've seen what level 17, how much experience is needed for that. No one has bothered to save the princess here. There's relatively countable coordinates. I agree. D-Bean and Beta having conversation in chat. I agree with both sides. With 40 heal mores, I think you're okay fighting this Dragon Lord with just 92. Anytime he breathes fire on you, he'll be doing either 42, 46, 48, somewhere in there. 42, 44, 46, 48. With 92, if you have max HP, if you just heal more, and the Dragon Lord deals a breath at you, you're only, let's see, if he deals a 46, you'll have to heal more. So you'll have about 50%, of the time the Dragon Lord will swing. So you'll be able to swing back at him there. And then about 50% of the times he breathes fire. So 3 out of 4 times, you will be able to swing back after a heal more, I think. Edge gets 17, decides to keep grinding. He got 3 HP there, so now he's at 95. We have, I missed the spike on EMP screen. He got right through it. Must have been a pretty quick one. And he now has entered his fight with DL1. He is swinging away. He did not. Okay, DL1 goes down. Goes down quick, DL1. There was no stop spell. I didn't even see that chanted, but you have a heal more. He's with 92. Get a stop spell down. The stop spell costs 7, but he does get it to land on the first try. He's got a shot here. Can swing on 51. He has 17 damage. He's in good shape. He'll have to heal more a lot, but it looks like he's good. He does opt to heal more there on 46. There's a double heal more. That's kind of the opposite of a double. Of course, Dragon Warrior Randomizer, when you get to hit the Dragon Lord twice without heal more, you call that a double. If you have to heal more twice before swinging at the Dragon Lord, I don't know what we call that, a half? Does swing on 48 there. Takes a mere 23 damage. He swings on 48 and takes a 23 hit. He is swinging on 48 here. He's being a little risky, which I don't know that he has to be. He's got so many heal mores left. And he only needs, you know, he's doing massive damage to this Dragon Lord. He's swinging for, I think it's 9 to 17. We have OOG getting his coordinates there, and we have Edge deciding to go at 95 HP at level 17. He is going to go dive for that Dragon Lord. So YakkoWakko does stumble upon Hawk's Nest. Looks like he is going to check the spike. I'm not sure what he's looking for. I think he has everything. Sorry, I've lost the count on EMP's side, but he is still, he should have this fight. It is taking a while. He's having to use a lot of heal mores, but he's still got 16 left. Should be in pretty good shape. YakkoWakko. Oh, YakkoWakko is looking for the sword. He's trying to find Erdrick's sword. He has not found Rim yet. So that is why he's taking on the Hawk's Nest spike and finding nothing underneath the spike tile. EMP still grinding on this Dragonlord fight. This is taking a while. I wish I would have been counting. He still has 10 heal mores left, so in good shape. He'll get another swing here. It's got to be close. This Dragonlord may have a lot of HP. I believe it can roll up to 200 in Chaos. It has not shown any signs of sleep nor heal more. It can roll 230. Thank you, Beta. There it is. There is the Dragonlord 2 going down with a lengthy fight. EMP. Get your GGs out in chat. He's going to finish in sub 1 hour. Very well played. We have a vanilla fighter's ring. First time we've seen that. We have YakkoWakko still looking for the sword, so he has just chosen to dive Mountain Cave. He has not found the sword and rim yet. Congratulations, everyone, in chat to EMP on the first place finish. Solidified his shot at a playoff run. We are, of course, in week 4 of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Winter League. There is one more week of pre-playoffs play. We have a princess rescue here by OOG. Looks like it's a magician on the spike there. Magicians have a lot of HP. I don't think they're too dangerous. They a few swings that gets down. Let's see if I can count this DL2 HP on Edge's side here. See if he can solidify his second place. DL1 goes down in 2 swings, as we saw go down on DL1 is kind of a pushover here. We're starting out with a 13 on Edge's screen. He's got 95 HP, so he's got a little more room. 13 and 12 makes 25. Should be a little quicker fight for him. Another 12 puts us at 37. Oh, he's gonna stop spell. He forgot to do that at the beginning of the fight, but luckily was not penalized with a sleep for the Dragonlord or anything like that. 37 and 17 puts us at 54. He's gonna swing on 49 here. I missed a swing. He's at least at 63. I think I missed a swing in there. $87 now. Thank you, Bean. Does that 16 put us at 103? Well, 3 and 11, 114 now. $128. $137. Barring a miss menu, Edge will have this in hand here. He still has 27 heal mores. 138. $152. Edge paused for a second there on whether he should heal more. He was thinking he was likely thinking that he was about to clear the range, temporarily, perhaps temporarily forgetting that he's out of that's a Chaos Seed, and the Dragonlord would roll higher than he would in Vanilla. Get your GGs out in Edge. He's going to take home second place. EMP, I see you hanging out in chat. Did you want to perhaps join in the booth here and talk a little bit about your finish there? Welcome some company in the booth there if you're up for that. Progressed to Edge on second place. 2 runners finishing in sub 1 hour. I agree, Beta. Yeah, the Edge's fight against the Dragon Lord took much less time. That extra 3 HP required much less of the double humor that EMP had to do. Of course, so we have a race for third here. OOG is at level 17, so he's got a little bit of an experience lead, but he had a big experience lead early in the game, but unfortunately has made the unfortunate mistake that he has. He must be thinking he's already checked the Tainticle Treasury, which contains the armor, but he has not. He is still out on the overworld looking for Erdrick's armor. He will not find it out there, so it's kind of a matter of time before he either realizes this at home, or he will have realized he's checked everywhere, and he will have to figure out somewhere how he missed it. We still have Yakko looking for the sword. He has not. He has opened every chest. He has cleared out grave. He has cleared out mountain. He has cleared out the chest in Garingham. He's cleared out the treasury. He has not located Rimuldar, and the Erdrick sword is back there. Well, Edge looks to have restarted the seed. He's going to try to see if he can do it. Do it a little quicker, or maybe it was on. Maybe the VOD is on a loop. Yeah, he must be rewatching. Yeah, we're back at the credits for Edge. So Yakko, he has reached level 17. Oh, we have a reset there on OOG's screen. Not sure what's happening there. OOG maybe realized there he's checked everywhere and does not have the armor. So we get the DMF from OOG. We'll see if YakkoWakko. I'm guessing he'll probably finish this up and grab his third place. He reached level 17. He does not have the sword, so we may see him check the judges table here. We may see him, we'll likely see him check the Sharlach Treasury bottom floor. He may opt to do that first. Maybe he'll turn around and check the judges table. We're not sure what he's going to do here. He's looking for the sword, likely wants it, but probably, to be honest, probably doesn't need it. I think this is a spot. This is a Dragon Lord that can be killed with a flame, with just the flame sword. It's going to be interesting to see what Yakko decides to do once he gets down to the bottom floors here. He takes a death to a rogue scorpion there. So let's see. So RG65 letting me know in chat that Yakko ran this async. So he would not have had access to the race room. He'd be doing this kind of solo on his own. So he would not see that 2 runners have finished and that the third DNF. So we will likely see Yakko finish this off here. And I think that's great. I'm actually very curious to see what YakkoWakko opts to do here. A Flame Sword Dragon Lord kill is always fun to see, especially at 95 HP. That's going to be an interesting fight, and I just cannot wait to see what happens when he does that. It'll take him an extra... He'll likely take some extra time in the dive because he has not checked the Sharlach treasure chest yet. He'll be... I think he's resigned to the fact that he's checked everywhere in the world except the rim chest. So from the perspective of his eyes, there's 8 chests that he hasn't checked, and 7 of them are down here. So he's probably thinking there's about an 88 to 90% chance he's going to find the sword down here. Does not, of course, realize it does roll in the one that he hasn't checked in rim. Yeah, Jake Oper, yeah. OOG had the unfortunate memory slip up there. Did not ever go back and kill that Demon Knight that was guarding the armor in the treasury. Course mate he jumped out to a very early experienced lead over all the runners. He opting to explore first, but never went back for that treasury check. Of course, over the course of the next 45 minutes, OOG was trudging around the map, taking damage in swamps. All the other runners were using that armor and gaining HP with every step that the experienced lead eventually wasted away. So that does explain the OOG DNF a little bit more. If Yakko's running this async, OOG is probably not realizing that he could have kept playing and potentially grabbed a third place finish here. Maybe of the inclination that he was in a 3-person race week. Did not realize he may be racing against a 4th racer. So we likely got a quicker DNF than we would have seen had Yakko not ran this async. Here we have YakkoWakko deciding not to mess around at all with Rogue Scorpions this go around. One killed him last time down here. Yakko taking some chances. That Rogue Scorpion does have DL2. He does decide to finish it off. It takes 2 hurt more, so that's a chunk of MP to blow on a casual Sharlock enemy, but we do have plenty of heal mores to burn. He runs into another one. Can't love to see that. He is going to hurt. I'm guessing he'll do a double hurt more on this one. He does burn 8 MP, but you have plenty to spare since heal more is only 2. He's going to swing this time and does. Still doesn't get it down. Taking some chances. That Rogue Scorpion does have DL2 breath, and there you finally see it. It must be a low rate. Oh, this Rogue Scorpions are just giving him the business. This one will not go away. Oh my gosh, he hit this with 2 heal, and it has 184. My goodness, he hit it with 2 hurt mores. That is crazy. $184 HP. There he does run from the Scorpion. That Wolf Lord hitting for 57. This is not a friendly Sharlock, guys. He does swing at 30. He takes a hit for 57 and then swings at 38, gets the Wolf Lord down. He must have been pretty confident he's going to get that kill on that Wolf Lord. He does not check the judges table, so that will save him some time at the end. Or maybe he does. Maybe he just knows he is at go. Maybe he will not even check the Sharlock Treasury, and he was just going to go for the Flame Sword kill. 29 HP for that Wolf Lord. He's at the bottom floor. Let's see if he checks the Treasury. I imagine he will. No, he does not. He's just going to go the Flame Sword kill. Respect that decision. Well, I'm not sure he's saving. I don't know. Would you be saving time by getting yourself a quicker Dragon Lord fight if you had Erdrick's Sword? Of course, Erdrick's Sword isn't there, so he's absolutely saving himself time. But I think if he's under the he has not found the sword. He thinks he has to think it's likely in that treasury, and he is burning hurt mores on his magician too, so he's gonna lose some more MP. He's still got 33 heal mores. Oh gosh, you have to use magic to kill this magician. His swinging for no damage on it. He does get through it. So this will be an interesting fight. 95 max HP. Significantly lower attack power than the other 2 runners. The Dragon Lord has heal more. I don't think we saw that on the other 2 runners. This is new. this is new. He's got a lower attack power. So he's going to have to use a couple of stop spells here. His magic is dwindling. He's down to 23 heal mores. Swings at 49 there. Oh, wow. DL2 breath on this dragon. We haven't seen either one of those things. This dragon, the DL1 just melted to edge and EMP. But Yakko got to see heal more and the DL2 breath on that. He does get the opening stop spell down. He's down to 19 heal mores, now 18. So this will be interesting. And he's going to double heal more to start there. He's going to swing on 49 here. His first swing gets 7. This is actually going to be close. He's going to use Fairy Water. He's got a couple of those to use that will come in handy. He's now at 22. He's going to swing at 49 there. He's now at 30 damage. 15 heal mores in the tank. You got to swing on 47 here. He does not. He plays it safe. He now has 38 damage on this Dragon Lord. $48. Does not swing on 47. Opts to heal more. 58. He's getting good swings here. He's up to 70 now. He has 8 heal mores in the tank. There it is. There it is on 47. He decides to swing. And gets hit for 46. Perfect. Of course, with all that, I've lost the count. He's down to 5 heal mores. Now down to 4. Did he only have the one Fairy Water, I guess? He did use one early in the fight. He's going to swing on 49 here. 3 heal mores to go. I apologize for losing the count. This is going to be a very exciting finish here for Yakko. See if he's going to get it done. He's got 2 heal mores left. He's down to 1. He's going to swing on 53. He's got about 3 swings left. 2 more swings after this. Takes a hit for 35. His last heal more. Gone. He swings here on 47. He'll get 1 more swing. He's down to 3 HP. Will he get it done? No! It does not happen for him. I did not know. I apologize for losing the count there. I do not know how much damage he did. Thank you, chat. He had 164 damage. Yeah, RG noting that he did. He very wanted to walk. I don't. How much? Interesting. He's creating some room in his inventory. He wants Fairy Water. He's going to sell some torches. Interesting decision that he did not check. I wonder if he'll check the Sherlock Treasury this time. Thank you. Yeah, 1 MP for repel. Okay, so I would be using repel on the walk on the way down. He'll be in a much better shape MP wise. He had to burn quite a bit of MP on the way down with using hurt mores on scorpions. He had several rogue scorpion fights, used multiple heal mores on a few of them, at least 3. 2 of them at least, maybe a third, I can't recall. Yeah, absolutely, RG. It is actually going to pay off here that YakkoWakko is going through this ugly little end game session for him, where he's lacking the sword. Just made that Dragonlord fight just a little bit too much. He is going to stock up on fairy water here, as opposed to checking the Sharlock treasury for the sword. I feel like I saw him check every chest. Maybe he thinks that the Erdrick sword is in the bottom of grave and doesn't want to take that walk. But taking the walk for fairy waters instead. I am curious if we see him check Judge's table or the rest of the Sharlock treasury chests on this dive down. This Green Dragon can give him some trouble. Did anyone happen to see how much experience was needed for 18? We would have seen that right after Yakko's death to the Dragonborn, but I missed it. He is being selective with his fights. Takes a Demon Knight fight there. It's a quick 100 EXP. Gonna kill the slime for 110, so he's not necessarily grinding for 18, but he is taking some easy kills when he runs across them. He's gonna run from this Magician. Magicians are tough. Magicians have a lot of hit points. We do have the Mercy rule on here, I believe, so he will get away from the Magician on his 4th run attempt. Does anyone in chat know the rules? If YakkoWakko were to DNF this race, does 3rd place go to one of the two? Do they both get 1.5 points? I do not recall how that would work. Of course, with Oog does have a DNF, so it does not matter his time. If YakkoWakko finishes the seed at all, he will get 3rd place points. Thank you, RG. They both get 1, or maybe it's 1.5. We're not sure if there are multiple DNFs in the same race. This Axe Knight double heal does a heal and then dodges and then takes the hit and then heals again. This Axe Knight is making things interesting. Gets him down to 25 HP. Is he going to heal more? He will. No, he's going to herb here. Okay. He's going to save some magic. Uses 1 herb. He's going to walk back the rest. LOL value V. Yeah, there we go. Let's just all 4 DNF and collude our way to the top. I seriously hope that's not the case if all 4 runners DNF, but I imagine in Chaos, hopefully they would opt for some sort of re-roll before it gets to a spot where maybe some sort of what would be the worst possible, a completely manageable seed, but then if the DL2 just proves completely unbeatable, or DL1 proves unbeatable. I don't know if there'd be a situation where multiple runners DNF in the same seed. Armored Knight is a good fight. We know that gives about 176 MP. I'm not sure where level 18 is going to come for YakkoWakko, but he'll be happy to see it, having lost to the Dragonlord at level 17 earlier. He is being more stingy with magic this time, and he's also been fortunate not to run into any rogue scorpions. He was burning multiple hurt mores on rogue scorpions on the way down the first time. Thank you, Diabetes. 1 point each for multiple DNFs in the same race. If it was a 3-person race, they'd get 1.5 for a DNF in a 3-person race. Edge and EMP both taking first and second in this race, keeping their hopes alive for a potential playoff appearance. They're going to need good showings in their Week 5 race, but it's within range. They can get there. Their hopes are still alive for a top 16 playoff finish. Will likely need Week 5 wins. YakkoWakko again opting not to check the Sharlock Treasury. I mean, I think I would if I were him, not knowing where the sword is. You've got 6 checks right there. But again, he does have so much more MP this time. He has not burned any. I don't think he's burned any MP on this way down. So he's been much more. He is not gonna, and he has fairy water too. So he's not gonna bother with checking that treasury looking for the sword. Of course, we know he wouldn't find the sword there anyway. Of course, we know that, but he doesn't. He's gonna use some magic on this dive. He's gonna use some hurt mores on this magician. Magician basically cannot be damaged with this flame sword. The other runners, I think, were able to damage him a little bit, but hurt more definitely the way to go with all the HP that magician has. Yeah, 172 HP and some. Look at that, 255 agility on that magician. That is max roll. Gosh, if that magician had rolled with, say, like, you know, can a chaos monster roll with 15 out of 16 hurt resist and basically become impossible to kill? We have the Dragon Lord immediately starting YakkoWakko out with a DL2 breath, and back to back. Neither one of our bottom runners saw heal more nor DL2 breath on DL1. And here YakkoWakko gets started with 4 consecutive DL2 breaths to start his fight off with. There's finally an attack, still swinging for 30. Here he's going to get the stop spell down. He has seen the heal more. So he's finally, this DL1 is giving him some trouble. He will swing on 49 and gets in, oh man, another DL2 breath from this DL1. DL1 so friendly to our bottom 2 runners and so cruel both rounds on both of his fights. YakkoWakko has been given some major trouble by DL1. But here he goes. He finally gets him down. He's going to start throwing some fairy waters on this Dragon Lord. Starts off with damage of 10. He's going to start off with an opening double, and now he's up to 25. He's got 30 some heal mores in the tank. He should be in great shape here. $25 plus 14 is 39. $39 plus 15 is 54. $54 plus 9 is 63. Not a great roll on that fairy water. Got one more fairy water to burn here. I thought maybe that was the flute. 63 and 12 is 75. Should be in great shape here. Much better shape than last time. I don't think he's tried the stop spell this time, but he may think he doesn't need it. 85, since he didn't see any sleep on it in the first fight. And Dean's got a slightly different number than me. I'm at 85. He's at 93 plus a 9. Gonna go to 102. Thank you, Dean. I'm back on. I'm with you now. 102 and 13 is 115. $115 and 9 is 124. $124 and 10 is 134. He will heal more on 47 here. 149. 158. It should do it here. No, 166. YakkoWakko 176. $189. DL2 goes down. YakkoWakko grabs his third place finish, sticks with it. Had some rough RNG on that first dive. Takes some extra precaution on that second dive, filling up with fairy waters, being much more conservative with his magic on the way down on his second fight. Does get the Flame Sword DL2 kill. GG's to Yakko for his third place finish. And that will conclude this race. We do have 2 more vodcasts to get through today. I'm committed to commenting for at least 1 more of those. So if you stick on the channel, you get to hear me again calling 1 more chaos race. Value V, thanks to the rest of the booth, Value V, for the restream, volunteering to restream all 3 podcasts today. RG and Shahali, thank you for your help in the tracking booth. Much appreciated. Of course, thanks to our runners. Thanks to EMP for stopping by, watching his race. Congrats on the win to you, sir. Thanks for playing along, Yakko, OOG, and Edge. Better luck in your week 5. Week 5 races, of course, are again, it'll be our second placement round, where you will be matched with the people that are closest to you in the standings. So you'll get to play against people that are in similar boats to you. Whether you're jockeying for a top playoff position or jockeying for playoff position at all, or just kind of playing for fun. Week 5 is upon us. We will have a group selection show. I believe that's scheduled for 7 Eastern. And if we don't see it any of the next 2 podcasts that we're running this afternoon, we'll hopefully see you at the group selection show. And I think I will sign off here. I don't think we'll raid anywhere. I think we have another race coming up pretty soon. I have to check the times on that. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you for that, Value V. We'll take a break. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Value V was just talking to me on chat. We do have about an hour and a half break before our next race. So we will be rating, I believe it was DB. Some Diener, excuse me. I heard Dean in there somewhere. But I'll sign off for now. We'll see you in a little bit for the second of the 3 podcasts. And have a great afternoon.